everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are in week number 5 of the virtual book club for the classic Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I'm really enjoying this and I hope you are as well. I really do hope that you have your book and every week you're reading a chapter 2. So, as I said, we're on the 5th week. We're talking about principle number 4, which is called specialized knowledge. So, in this chapter, Napoleon Hill talks about how we have to have specialized knowledge if we want to make money. So basically, he's saying, there's a lot of people who have generalized knowledge, right? So we can have knowledge about a whole bunch of different things. We can know a little bit about this, a little bit about that, but we don't have one specific thing that we focused on. And he was basically saying that the general knowledge is just cluttering your mind. And I laugh because what came to my mind when I read that is how they say someone be a jack of all trades, but a master of none. Or even when I watch Jeopardy, I love Jeopardy. But those questions, I don't keep that stuff in my mind. I have a cousin who has all of that information, and he was fortunate enough to go on Jeopardy, which I was so excited for him because it was a dream come true. But that's not me. I tend to focus on things that I'm specialized in. And he was saying if you want to have riches, that's what you need to do to focus on something, become a master of it, and then use that as a way to make money. He also, and this he is Napoleon Hill, he talked about Henry Ford. So Henry Ford had only made it to the 6th grade. So he had schooling, but he also was educated. And I remember reading in there that it was a newspaper that said he was ignorant. And he got pretty upset about it. So he sued the newspaper. And so the lawyers, they're in the courtroom and the newspaper lawyers are asking him questions, hoping to prove that he truly is ignorant because of his level of schooling. And so he answered questions that he, were supposed to ask or answer, I should say. He answered questions that he was supposed to answer. And basically, he told the guy, you keep asking me these questions. And I can tell you that I have a button lined up on my dress. I have buttons lined up on my desk that if I don't have the answer, I can push one and get to the person who does. He was like, I don't have to know everything. I just have to have the right people in my corner so that they know and can give me the information that I need. And that was powerful because it reminded me one of President Obama. One of the things that he never proclaimed that he knew how to run up the United States, right? Because who does if you hadn't done it before? But he put the people in place that could help him. People who were smarter than he was in certain areas. He put those people in place to surround him to help elevate him to the next level. And so in this chapter, they also talked about the importance of having a mastermind, having people around you that could cooperate with you and help you get to where it is you need to go. They may have some strengths that you don't. The areas that you're strong in, great. But the areas of weakness, they can be your strength and give you whatever it is that you need so that you can help elevate yourself, level up, right? But I just wanted to share that because I thought that was so important. How many of us are the smartest people in our circle? I can tell you that if you are, then you need a new circle. You need to be around people who can help you learn, help you grow, help you evolve. There were some things in here that I really enjoyed. He talked about, I already told you, Henry Ford only had 6th grade education. He talked about Thomas Edison. Thomas Edison only went to school for 3 months. I mean, seriously, 3 months of schooling, yet he was educated. And so they tell you ways to get educated or have specialized knowledge. And one way is from the experience that you've had and also from your education. Number 2 is having a mastermind. So getting some cooperation from other people who know more than you do, who can help complement whatever it is that you're trying to do. Number 3 is going to college or university, having a higher level of education so that you can gain more knowledge. Number 4 is books. Books are always important. I was listening to someone a couple of months ago that talked about if you read one book on something that you're focused on every month, so 12 months a year, that you will become a leader after 1 year. If you do it for 2 years, you would become a leader in your region. If you do it for 5 years, you become a leader in the nation. And if you do it for 10, you become a leader in the world. They look at you as an expert because you've been focused on this one thing and reading everything there is out there to know about it. So I want to ask you a question. What is it that you want to focus on? What is it that you want to have the expertise that people come to you? Because when you have something that someone else wants, that's when they're willing to pay the money. And so this, of course, is talking about money this time. So realize that knowledge, it doesn't have power until it's applied. So it's great to have the knowledge, but you actually have to know how to use the knowledge. And one thing that Napoleon Hill talked about is how education is great. You can go to school. The thing that's missing that the teachers don't do is teach you how to apply what it is that you learned so that you can use that and make some money. Let me see if there's anything else that I want to talk about. You know, I love taking notes for this because it's really helping me in my own journey. But yeah, I think that's it. I just really want to stress the importance of finding that area that you want to master, that area that you want to focus on, and become the expert. That way, people will come looking for you when they have questions about whatever it is. So that's what I wanted to share with you. Yep, I think that's it. So thank you for going on this journey with me again. I so appreciate you. I will be back next week and we will go over chapter number 6. Well, actually, it's chapter number 5, right? Because I gave you 4 today. It will be our 6th lesson, but we're going to be talking about principle number 5, which is imagination. And that's going to be a fun one. So I will see you all next week. Take care. Bye bye.